Yes, my people, welcome back to another video. Now, as promised yesterday, we played in the FA Cup quarter final and we played against Manchester City, and Alexander Isak fired us into the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley, where, as you saw at the end of last episode, we realised that we have got Nottingham Forest in the final. Now, in the semi-final, sorry. Now, in today's episode, I'm going to show you the goals from the two games that we played. As you can see, we played Fulham at home and we played Everton away in the Merseyside derby. And we won 2-0 and we drew 2-2. I'm also going to let you know the running order for the next couple of episodes. So today, we've got the FA Cup semi-final. Should we win that, we will have the FA Cup final as well. Now, we are 8 points clear with 5 games to go, meaning we are 7 points away from winning the league. So in 3 games' time, I will keep looking at this every single game week, and I will bring you a live com for the game where we need to get a point or we need to win the league, and I will bring that to you live. So that is the final 3 episodes left of this season. And then we'll go into the 4th episode time, and that will be the start of next season. Now, since we have gone, as you can see, I had my budgets set. As you can see, we have a transfer budget of £133 million. Which is enough, with a good amount of wage, which is enough to do some good business. Now, for those eagle-eyed viewers, you would have seen that we have made a signing. Now, don't get too excited about this. It is not Rodrigo Mora. It is Gilberto Mora, the 17-year-old wonder kid. We have picked him up for, I believe, £6.5 million. He will join us next January, so that is a good signing to get through the door. And that's all I've got. Let's get into the goals that we scored. So we beat Fulham 2-0 at home, and Florian Wirtz managed to get himself a brace here today against Fulham at home, which is lovely. He's had a great debut season and campaign for Liverpool this year. Capped off here nicely with 2 goals. As Salah, obviously we know he doesn't score the penalty, but Florian Wirtz picks the ball up loose from it, and Gravenberch gives it back to him. He beats his man and fires it into the bottom left corner. Makes up for Salah's penalty miss with a great finish into the bottom left corner. As you can see, grabs his 20th goal of the season. And then in the final minute of the game, Alexis McAllister takes the corner. Salah gives it back out to him. McAllister finds Wirtz, and Wirtz fires it into the bottom corner again. Too much power for Leno to save. And Florian Wirtz is the match winner at home to Fulham. Unfortunately, we did not win the next game against Everton. We drew 2-2 away, bottling a 2-0 lead, as Florian Wirtz and Mo Salah both with a goal and an assist here today. Florian Wirtz picking up the first goal and the opener in this Merseyside derby. I was thinking about doing this maybe, but obviously we did the Merseyside derby as a live com in the FA Cup a couple of episodes ago, so I thought we just leave it. As Kirkes, who's having a great season, really good development as well in terms of his attributes, finds Wirtz and gives it back to Kirkes. It's great football from the two. As Wirtz goes into Salah, back to Wirtz, and fires it into the top right corner past Jordan Pickford. And then the two combine again for the second, as Alisson goes long to Isak, who wins a great header. Florian Wirtz driving past the Everton defence. Finds Salah at the edge of the box. And the deflection helps take it past Jordan Pickford. But unfortunately for us, Ollie Watkins gets a goal back from our corner, unfortunately. As Szoboszlai gets dispossessed by O'Brien. And Tyler Diblin. As James Garner goes long for Ollie Watkins. Watkins has a lot to do from this position though, and he does brilliantly and fires it past Alisson to get Everton back into the game. And Ollie Watkins then grabs another goal from a Liverpool corner. Everton counter-attacking brilliantly here today. As Pickford goes long. Kanate wins the original header. And it looks like Liverpool are going to attack here. But Everton managed to regain possession. And they keep the ball nicely and play some good football. But Kerkez does win the ball back. But ultimately, Tarkowski does well. Some of these highlights are far too long. But Grealish eventually does find that ball through to Watkins. And he absolutely blasts it past Alisson into the top corner. And that is the final goal of the game. And it ends 2-2 in the Merseyside derby. Everton will be the happier of the two sides there. And that is everything. So, the lineup for today. We've got Alisson in goal. Frimpong, Kanate, Van Dijk and Kerkez in defence. Szoboszlai, Gravenberch and McAllister, the ever-present midfield three of the year. And the mighty front three. Salah on the right, Wirtz through the middle and Alexander Isak leading the line. Let's get into the FA Cup semi-final. Okay then, you join me into the FA Cup semi-final, and now I was so eager that I accidentally did just skip the screen where they tell us who's playing for them. So that isn't great at all. Yeah. But nevertheless, we are here at Wembley, and as we can see, I'm not going to list it off there because it's too fast. As you can see, the Liverpool lineup there. As the boys lead us out at Wembley. Nottingham Forest get us underway. It's red versus white. It's a proper classic English semi-final here today. And as you can see, they've gone with Sells in goal. Nico Williams, ex-Liverpool of course, left back. Murillo, Jair Cunha and Savona finish the back line. Sangare and Douglas Luiz at the base. Elliot Anderson on the wing. Morgan Gibbs-White and Doy and Callum Wendo finishes the front four. Let's try and get ourselves into the FA Cup final. It's our second trip to Wembley, of course. As Nico Williams finds Elliot Anderson. It's good by Van Dijk and Florian Wirtz picks up the ball. I like how McAllister and Wirtz rotate round as McAllister plays a great ball into Isak. And you've got to be mentioning that Isak should be finishing that. It's a great chance for Liverpool early on. And Alexander Isak should be hitting the target there. At the very least. It's disappointing from Isak. As Kerkez now tries to beat his fullback but doesn't. Douglas Luiz. Nottingham Forest keeping the ball nicely here. Gibbs-White finds Callum Wendo. He's got a lot to do from this position though. And he does brilliantly but just puts it wide. It's an end-to-end game so far. As Liverpool play it out from the back. Frimpong goes into Salah. Finds McAllister into Wirtz. Plays it through to Isak. But Nico Williams does brilliantly there. But is a corner for Liverpool. which is always a good opportunity when you've got players like Konate and Van Dijk in the penalty area. Szoboszlai, can he aim for one of them? Nearly. Florian Wirtz picks it up, curls it, and it hits the crossbar. Ball is still alive here. Gravenberch. It's a great strike and a great save by Sales. Liverpool piling on the pressure here. It's been a good start from Liverpool. McAllister having a good game so far. 20 minutes in then, the deadlock has not been broken yet as Salah picks up the ball. Goes back to Gravenberch, who finds Szoboszlai. Dispossessed by Gibbs-White, and Callum Wendo holds the ball up. Why the fuck did I say that? Nottingham Forest attacking here. Jesus Christ. And Callum Wendo! And they're not just attacking, Nottingham Forest have found the lead. And they are 1-0 up in the Cup semi-final. And you've got to say that whoever wins this tie should be winning the final. As Liverpool, who initially had the good start, find themselves 1-0 down. Can they get an immediate reply? As Szoboszlai with the free kick finds Wirtz at the edge of the area, and it's just over by Wirtz. He's knocking on the door with these long range strikes here today. As Szoboszlai goes to McAllister, goes back to Konate just to reset the play. Finds Frimpong, who has good space in front of him, uses that space. Finds Szoboszlai in the penalty area. He finds Gravenberch at the edge of the area as Isak finds himself free in the box. And Alexander Isak levels the score. It's been a great first half here in the FA Cup semi-final, you have to say. Both teams putting on a great performance at Wembley as they find themselves level at the break. Liverpool, you have to say, probably been the better side, but level on paper. As Gravenberch goes into Wirtz, Kerkez gives it to McAllister. The switch is on if Liverpool want to use it. They choose not to, and they focus play down the left. As Kerkez finds Wirtz advancing into the penalty area. Wirtz finds Kerkez, who goes for it and hits the post. Liverpool have hit the woodwork twice now in this game. As Liverpool regain control. Szoboszlai tries to find Frimpong, but it's cut out by Elliot Anderson. Nottingham Forest now with possession. They too choosing to keep the well of the ball nicely. It's Callum Wendo. Goes back to Morgan Gibbs-White. As Wirtz dispossesses. No attacking runs here from Liverpool as of yet. But Frimpong makes one. And he's making an advancing run. He beats Nico Williams. But Nico Williams has to foul him. It's a brilliant piece of skill from Jeremy Frimpong. You have to say has had a great game so far. As Szoboszlai with the free kick. Finds Konate at the back post. Konate should be scoring. Szoboszlai with the free kick. It's a corner, but never know. As Konate just heads it wide from the corner. And Liverpool dominating proceedings here as Alisson, fuck knows where he's going. Konate goes back to Van Dijk, who finds Kerkez. Can he find Wirtz in that gap there? Opts to run down the line. Gets fouled by James McAtee. both fullbacks trying to make an attack happen for Liverpool here. It's Kirkers not having a great game. Bring Robertson on. See what he can do. Vert's not having a great game either. McAllister, I believe, is. So we'll make McAllister play more advanced. And just leave it at that for now. As we are looking as if we maybe could be going into extra time here at Wembley. As Frimpong goes to Canate, who finds Van Dijk. Can Liverpool get the lead back, or the lead even? Robertson. It's a great ball to Salah. Nottingham Forest appealing for an offside here. It is, of course, going to VAR. VAR are checking, and the goal has been awarded. Mo Salah. It's a proper Liverpool goal with Andy Robertson crossing the ball. It's a bullet header by Mo Salah past Matt Sells. And Liverpool find themselves 2-1 up. You have to say that it's been thoroughly deserved from Liverpool here today. There's not long is left here in the FA Cup semi-final. Nottingham Forest have put up a valiant effort, but you really felt as if there was only going to be one winner, even when Nottingham Forest scored early on to make it 1-0. As there was only 1 minute left of injury time here. And Liverpool are through to the FA Cup final, beating Nottingham Forest. That is absolutely terrific from Liverpool. It was a good performance. And we will find out of the two, Ipswich or Norwich, who will we be facing in the FA Cup final. I will see you with the result of who we are facing in the final. Okay, and as you can see, we are facing Ipswich Town in the FA Cup final. Now, as you can see, they are 5th in the Championship, guaranteed playoffs. So, we're facing a decent Ipswich side, obviously relegated from the Premier League last season. But you have to say, out of all the teams you could face in the FA Cup final, Ipswich is one that I would be pretty happy with. And that will be the final episode of the season. And as I said, we'll have a Premier League game at some point. Actually, it might not be. I'm not sure when the Premier League game will be, actually. But you never know. You'll be able to tell because it will be titled. So, if you did enjoy this video and you're happy that we made it through to the FA Cup final, drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content. It does help out more than you know, subscribing. I'm trying to get to 10 subscribers by... Let's go February. Start of February. I want 10 subscribers. If you want to see more Foot Manager content and you want a specific save that you want me to do, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch to check out my Twitch save that I do with Sleaford Town. And that's all from me today. I'll see you tomorrow with either the FA Cup final or hopefully seeing us lift the Premier League title. Peace.